Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Muhammad Ehsan Chattha, Assistant Professor, Government Degree College, Chichawatne. Dear student of the first year, let us start today's lecture about the construction of lead accumulator, the lead acid battery. Student, you know the batteries are of two types, the primary batteries and secondary batteries. Lead accumulator is considered as chargeable and it is known as secondary battery. Primary batteries are that series of the half cell reactions which are connected in series that are not chargeable, that are known as primary batteries. Lead accumulators, lead battery, lead acid battery, this is considered as secondary battery. It is also known as car battery. It is chargeable battery in which lead, sponge lead, it acts as an electrode, anode, while lead dioxide PbO2 act as an cathode. These two terminals of this half cell reactions, they are present in lead accumulator in number of 6 and may be greater than 6. If they are present in 6, each produce 2 voltage current and total voltage of the lead accumulator will be 12 volts. Let us discuss the various parts of the lead accumulator battery. Number 1, the major, its container. The container of lead acid battery is made of glass, lead lined wood, ebonite, the hard rubber of bituminous compound, ceramic material, or molded plastic, and they are seated at the top to avoid the discharge of the electrolyte. Dear student, at bottom of this containers, this plastic containers, this glass containers, there are 4 ribs. One on 2 of them rest the positive plate and others support the negative plate. The prism serve as support for the plate and at the same time protect them from the short circuit. The material of the battery of the containers should be resistant to sulfuric acid, should not deform, porous, or contain impurity which damage the electrolyte. The second important part, the plates. The plates of the lead acid cell is of diverse design and they all consist some form of grid which is made up of lead and active material. The grid essential for conducting the electric current and dispersing the current equally on the active material. If the current is not uniformly distributed, then the active material will loosen and fall out. Student, you see in the diagram there are 6 you have anode which are represented here with dark black colors. They are positively charged, they are act as an anode, they are form of lead Pb, while which are show in gray color, they are negatively charged, they are cathode, they are formed of the lead dioxide. Dear student, the grid are made up of the analyses of the lead and antimony. These are usually made with transverse ribs that cross the plate at the right angle or diagonally. The grid for the positive and negative plate are of the same design, but the grid for the negative plate are made lighter because they are not essential for the uniform conduction of the current. The plate of the battery are of two types. They are have pasted or uh, far plates जो have largely they are जो have stationary and they are liable to lose active material by rapid charging and discharging. Dear student, the third is component is active material, the material in cell which take active participation in the chemical reaction, chemical energy into electrical energy during the charging and discharging, called active material of the cell. Active material consists of the anode, it is form of the lead dioxide, dark chocolate broom in color. Number 2, sponge, it form negative active material, it is gray in colors, it is of lead, it acts as an anode. Number 3, dilute sulfuric acid. Student, in lead accumulator normally we use 31% sulfuric acid, 31% of sulfuric acid of 18 molar concentrated sulfuric acid, 31%. These are very dilute solution is used in lead accumulator. The number 4 important point is the separator. The separator are the thin sheet of non-conducting material treated with lead wood, porous rubber, mat, glass fiber placed between the positive and negative to insulate them from each other, separate from them vertically. Number 5 important point of the battery is battery terminal. Battery terminal are two, the positive and negative terminal. The positive terminal normally of the diameter 17.5 millimeter, while and at the top slightly larger than the negative terminal, which is 16 millimeter in diameter. Dear student, the normal working of the lead accumulator: when the sulfuric acid is dissolved, the molecule break up into two hydrogen ions and one sulfate ions. Sulfate ions, if the two electrodes are immersed in the solution and connected with a direct current, DC current, then the hydrogen ion begin positively charged and ions being positively charged and move toward the electrode and connected to the negative terminal of the supply. The sulfate ion being negatively charged move toward the electrode connecting to the positive terminal of the batteries, as shown in the clearly in diagrams. Each hydrogen ion take 1 electrons from the cathode and sulfate ion takes 2 negative ion from the anode and react with water to form sulfuric and hydrogen acid. The oxygen which produced from the above equation reaction with lead oxide and form lead sulfate, lead peroxide. Thus, during the charging, the lead cathode remains as lead, but lead anode gets converted into lead peroxide, chocolate in colors. If direct source of the supply is disconnected and voltmeter connect between the electrode, it shows the potential difference between them. If the wire connects the electrode, then the current flow from the positive toward the negative plate and maintain the supply of the electric current. Chemical reaction during discharging. During discharging, lead peroxide, which is of and lead, sponge lead, these are the electrode which are connected. When they discharge, hydrogen ion move toward the anode and reaching the anode receive one electron from anode and become hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom comes into contact with the PbO2. It attacks and form lead sulphate, whitish in colors, and water according to chemical equation as given here. Lead sulphate plus 2 hydrogen ion is converted into lead oxide along with water. Lead oxide react with sulfuric acid to form lead sulphate white color and 2 water molecule are produced. And this is the discharging reactions. Each sulphate ions move toward the cathode and reaching there giving 2 electrons and become radical sulphate attack the metallic lead cathode and form lead sulphate which is whitish in colors as shown in the chemical equation. Chemical reaction during the recharging. During the recharging reactions are reverse when terminal are connected to direct supply of the current. The molecule of sulfuric acid break up into 2 hydrogen ion and 1 sulphate ion. Hydrogen ion move toward the cathode while sulphate ion move to the anode. Hydrogen ion react with the lead sulphate at cathode forming lead and sulfuric acid according to chemical equation. Similarly, sulphate ion move toward the anode and give up 2 additional electron and become radical sulphate, react with lead sulphate anode and form lead peroxide, lead sulfuric acid according to the chemical reaction as given here. The charging and discharging are represented by the single reversible equations as below as given here. This is all about the discharging and recharging of the lead accumulator battery. This is also known as car battery. Dear student, this is about the lead accumulator. It is very important article of the batteries of the chapter 10 electrochemistry of the first year class and similarly other classes. Thank you student. Allah Hafiz.